over here.
Okay, so we've got some famous people in our video clip tonight. And when Tiel gets here, I'll ask you all how you get on with that. Because I don't think they wanted to play ball with me very well.
Who?
YouTube.
YouTube?
YouTube, they were being rude.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even bring it up on mine. I was so disappointed.
Oh, got heaps. When you got heaps more than what you want, it means that you can be a little bit more fussy with which ones you're going to use. So you can take out the ones that have got little strips. Like this one's got, you know, or splits, sorry. So we're not going to use that one because we can be fussy if we've got more. So we want 16 all up for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's 8 each side.
6, 7, 8 each side. 7. And of course, with being fussy, you can also pick the ones that are the similar width at each end as well, rather than having ones that are tapering. Like, oh, that one can go.
Tip of that one off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That one's wider at the top.
Score. 7, 8.
So what are you making?
And they all look different, eh?
They all look different, and it comes down to how you harping it, how long you waited before you harping it, and also how long you've boiled it for,
Yeah. Everything, eh?
and how long you've had them drying since you harping them. So, you know, lots of different
okay.
things can make a difference to the same stuff off the same bush. What we're going to do is we're going to put 8 on each side of us, of our workspace, and have them with the tips up.
Tips up.
Yeah, tips up. You've got some with tips up and some without tips up. These some. You should tell, I did by feeling them.
Yeah.
That, they're a
But
little
these
bit
ones,
thicker.
they are so flippin'.
Okay, so what we do, we're going to grab one from the left-hand pile. We're going to do it dull side up again. And then you grab one from your right side and lay it next to it. And that's how you're doing your topping and your tailing, because you're grabbing one from each side. Make it a bit easier, eh?
It curls towards the dull side?
Yes.
Yep.
Because we might have to split this up into 2 at one point, but
Sorry, was I supposed to grab one for the left and one, or these 2 from the right?
one from the left, one from the right. Okay, we're going to be building this the same as the kornai from last week. So we're going to lift the one at the top back. And then grab another one from your right hand side and lay it up and down towards you. And we're going to try and get these lengths towards you and to the side of you about the same length, because that's approximately your 3rd way mark. Okay, and then lay that first one back down again. And then pick up the bottom one, the one closest to you, and fold it back. And then your next one, you're going to tip upside down. Or you could grab it from the other side and tip it upside down. So then you're topping and tailing, and then fold that one back. So you've got 4. Okay, and then just keep repeating that until you've put in 8. Topping and tailing all the way. Okay, so once you've got your 8 up and down, just check your whenua on each side to make sure that they're about even. And then check the bottom to see if you've got them very similar in length to the ones on the side, and just straighten them up, then peg your corners, which is your at your base, which is closest to you. What you do is you do your hand span on either side of the whenua going up and down, and just check to see if the length on either side are the same. Straighten them up that way, and once you've done that, check the bottom, because all your whenua should be about the same length anyway. And this actually saves you pulling it through later. I don't know if you noticed last week, but it's really hard to pull them through once you've woven all of the pieces in, eh? So we're just showing you quick steps to make it a bit easier for you. It's a lot easier using a hand span than a ruler or a tape measure. So you need less tools. You've got your own measuring devices on the end of your arms. Okay, so once you've got that, go along, same as last week, and pull back every second one, the one that's behind the whenua going across. And you should be pulling down 4, and you should have 4 upright. And if you've got that, you've got the right amount. Okay, and then from your right hand pile, if you've got none left in your right hand pile, put 3 over there. And when you grab it, you just put it straight over like that, and you don't have to worry about topping and tailing because it's already there. Actually, I have to grab it from this side. And then swip, swap, swip, swap until you've got all 8 going across. This is where you keep it nice and tight, so then your weave is nice and close and even. And then pop a peg on the top corners. And just have all your whenua out flat. Yeah? Okay, now we're going to be working in front of you first, and we're going to grab the middle 2, so you'll have 3 whenua either side. Just grab the first 2. Okay, now the one that's underneath your whenua going across, you're going to bring that up first to the right, and then cross the other one to the left, so you have a V.
Should it be going in a certain, like, is there a guide to how, is it supposed to be like on a 45 degree or?
It is on a 45 degree. So when you lay it flat, it'll come to the middle of your 4th and 5th whenua on the sides. And then you're going to grab the next one on the left and fold it towards the right. Now where you've got 2, pull the first one back because it's sitting behind the whenua that's pointing to the left, and cross the next one over and pull that up. Yep, so now It doesn't matter which side, whether it's the left or the right side, just the whenua that is sitting behind, pull that forward, fold your next one across and fold that back up. Then on the other side you've got 3 whenua pointing up, just pull back the ones that are sitting behind, fold that one up and over. It might look like it's not going to quite fit, but when we do our origami, it'll just all of a sudden come in together. And keep doing that. You can probably just move that peg a little bit. Fold the last one up and over on each side. When you've done both sides, you should have 4 whenua pointing in each direction. And when you've got all 4, grab one of the pegs from the bottom corner and peg it where you've got your created your nearly finished corner. Okay, so what we're going to do is lift that up a little bit, take that peg off again, and then start pulling each of the whenua up. And you probably only have to do it with the outside too. But if you have to do it with all of them, that's cool.
Kind of what? Sorry?
So these whenua here, you want to pull them until you've actually created a corner. So you just give them a light tug until they all sort of just fit. And then put the peg back and you've got your first corner done.
Which one?
Now we're going to do it, turn it a quarter turn and do the same thing again. So we find the 2 middle.
Did you say quarter turn?
Quarter turn. A quarter turn.
Okay.
2, 3. So grab your 2 in the middle. It's a bit harder because you've got that corner already up there, but that's okay. You will see it, and then just keep building it. So fold one up. So you've got 2 facing, and then the one that's the whenua that's underneath, pull it back, fold the next one across, and then bring it back up. So you've got 2 by 2 again. And then keep going until you've used all 4 whenua on each side.
Cross. Sort off. I'll go across.
And then you alright there, Tio? You want me to come and have a look?
No, just making sure I don't get them mixed up with the other ones.
Okay, and when you've done those 2, just do it a quarter turn and do it again.
2, 4, making sure I don't have 8.
Yeah, so make sure you've got your 8 on your base, because they do start to curl up as part of your other corner.
Alright. Okay. See, I bet might need to.
And of course, as you're going, you're going to start to find that it's harder to lay it flat, but that doesn't matter because you'll actually find that the corner just starts to create itself as you get further around.
Right.
But just make sure you're building one side, then the other side, then one side, then the other side, so it's nice and even, and your corner's more likely to be where it's supposed to be.
think that's it. Oh.
And you can actually use the pegs to fold the whenua that you're not using out of the way a little bit, so it looks messy, but you can actually then see where you're working from a little bit better. I'll come over and have a look at yours soon, Tal. I hear a lot of words. I can also see corners.
Alright. Okay, phew, this last side is really confusing. The middle. One, two, three, four, 6, 7, 8. So funny, you don't quite know where you actually are. I'm on my last side, I'm really confused.
Are you?
I think that's my 8. I think this is my 8.
They get kind of lost in all the strings.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit hard to find your 8, but they are definitely there.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, thanks.
So what you can do once you've finished your 4 corners is tip it on its side with the base facing you, and then from corner to corner just crease along, then turn it and then crease that along, and that gives you a flat base and hopefully a square one as well. And you can also then see whether you need to tighten any of your whenua on the sides, but we can do that as we build the sides up. Okay, so then you should have a relatively square base and it should sit up straight. Yeah. Now it's filling in your corners like how we did with the with your kunai, and you're just building it up until you get to the same height on the whole lot. So, okay. Joe, you can catch up.
Something's wrong here.
And of course, as you do it, just give each whenua a little bit of a tug so then you get the corners a little bit straighter. And then all your whenua just sort of works together quite nicely.
Confused. Okay. So I've got 4 that side, 4 that side.
That's right.
And which should be on top?
The left, pointing toward the left.
It's supposed to be on top.
On top, yeah. Oh no, sorry. The one's on the like that. I always get confused with left to right, right to left. So
The other left.
the other, yeah, the other left.
Okay. Driving.
And someone says, "Which way do you go?" That way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's left. It's left. Yes, that way.
So I got Rangy to take me to that interview yesterday. He goes, where to now? Left. And then he's turning left. No, I meant the other way. How much time have we got? Oh, Phil, we've got some time.
I just tell my family, just tell me go that way or that way. And then see if
Then you still ask which one.
Okay, so once you've gone and filled in those 4 triangles, you should have your udder straight at the top. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go round twice at least, just to get a little bit more height. But to do that twice, we're only going to do it once. More logic. Ah, no. I got awesome logics. Because we're going to do 2 rows at once instead of 1 row at a time like we did with our kunai.
Stuff that's over here.
And use your peaks to
Yeah.
so you can see what you're up to.
Right.
Now, what I showed you last week on the 1 up, 1 down lock is one way. So I'm going to change it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up 1 more row. So you just weave that 1 more time. Sorry, I'm finding it hard with that peg there. And then you fold that down, fold that up, and get your next one under over. I'll do that again properly this time, okay? So before we used to undo it, what we're going to do, we're just going to fold it straight down to there. Okay, and that one comes up. So we'll get the next one, bring it up, so you know, just bring that one forward, pull that one down, fold, and we're ready for the next one to come up. Bit easier than undoing then doing up again. So fold down, keep that one up, and then with that one you just want to bring that one forward and bring it across, and then pop that one up, and it's all ready for your next lock. Okay, so straight down, get the next one woven up, straight down, and just give these a tug every time you touch them, because it does help to get them just a little bit tighter for your whole kete weave. Okay, so that one way straight down. So this way you've actually got a little bit of a guideline, because you're folding it from here and you're folding it into there. So as you can see, it is a bit quicker than the other way, but the other way is really good if you think, oh, I've gone too far up, I don't want to make another row just to do the cast off. So that's when you can do it the other way round. Okay, and we're nearly there, and when you get to the right round, you'll notice that you'll have, hopefully, a relatively straight top, and it matches at the other end. It actually meets up, because it's a little bit different to your whāriki, because you're only going one way, but your kunai and your kuno, which is this one, you've got to make sure that they marry up, and thread that last one. Get in there. Threader, where's the threader?
Need one, eh?
Come here.
Oh, I've done it. Just as I got it. Oh no, I will borrow it because it ended up splitting the whole whenua.
You got our emails?
Pardon?
You got our emails? If you can email it.
Yeah, I will.
Oh,
Yep.
Did you? I feel so full now.
Same.
I'm like, watching me get up.
It was a good amount of food again,
What is
alright.
that? Oh, lock it. Lock it.
Okay, so there we have it.
Yeah. Lock it.
This one goes on to that one, the second one. And then your first one that's up, I suppose, comes down across those first two and follows that line, that whenua line, okay? And then the next one that's pointing to the base crosses over to that next whenua. And then these two from the top come down and crosses over there. Okay. So this one that's facing down, we're going to bring that up to there, and then also bring this one up and over. So now we've got 3 up. And we're going to bring these ones down. 1, 2 for now. So we've got our bundle of 3 here, and we've brought 2 down here. Now we're ready to cross this one back up to the next whenua. Push that one out the way and grab the bottom one and bring it over. Okay, so now we've got 3 up. 1, 2, 3. And then on this side, fold them down. 1, 2, 3. And then fold one up, fold that one out the way, bring the other one up. Fold 3 down, 2 up, so that top one and the bottom one only that comes up, 3 down. You got it?
I have now. Just got lost a little, but I got it.
These two together up the top.
Yep.
What's here? I don't know why.
Now where do I go?
Are you dropping one off when you're bringing them down?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So around here. There.
So a lot of mine are just
There.
quite short, but I don't have a lot that I need to push aside.
Okay.
See how short they are. So we probably would have been better off to maybe undo our rows a bit more, because it does make it harder.
Three down. One up. Two out of the way. And one up. Three down. One. Three down. One tiny one up. Oh no. Three down.
Petrol prices are going to shoot back up, eh?
Gunno, they already
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
It's
They're
shocking,
already,
eh?
they're back over $2 again already.
Yeah, $2.07.
Yeah, I was just a bit peeved yesterday when I went out, because it was $2.04 at Shell and BP and $1.81 at Mobil and New World.
Yeah,
It was 25 cents cheaper.
yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
And when I went back out that night, it was up the same as all the others.
Mobil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's back to that horrible $2 plus price again. That was nice while it lasted, been around that $1.60, $1.70 mark, wasn't it?
Yeah, they
Yep.
just wanted to make us get used to the low price so that when it gets hit again, we
Go,
get smashed.
oh, I can't go out anywhere, I can't afford it. Oh. So no harvesting this weekend. Maria won't have money for gas.
Where do we do this short one? Won't go anywhere.
Oh, pretend it doesn't exist.
So I just twisted and tied it all together.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that was a bit more smoky than I was expecting it to be. Now we've actually run out of time.
This is not looking pretty. I'm going to undo it and read.
Well, you can take it home and undo it and
Yeah.
redo, because it's
Yeah.
9 o'clock
Yeah.
and we didn't
No.
get a
Oh,
chance
is it?
to
Yes.
do our other part.
Yeah,